If you're willing to have a debate, later on, I'm more than happy to.
You come up with a false claim. I want you to, and I can guarantee.
How am I going to show it to you? Because once I swipe
hold on. You came up with it. You came up with a false claim. How do you
look? Right now, me and you, we had animosity toward each other. Yo, I remember you, man.
You're the friend of Burger.
Yeah, I'm Burger's friend. Yes, I am. I know you're recording me.
I am recording you, yeah.
Yeah, that's all good. Why didn't you put the whole video up?
Why should I?
Because you missed a lot of clips.
Have you seen all of the videos that I post? When do you see the whole video?
I've seen them, but I also noticed you blocked me when I confronted you.
Block you?
Yeah, you did. You blocked my page.
Blocked your page?
Yeah, you did.
Just like Jacob blocked mine?
Well, Jacob's his own person, you know.
Yeah.
Jacob's my friend. Yes, he is, but he is his own person.
So do you ever complain to Jacob why he blocks other creators and then blames us for blocking him?
Like I said, Jacob's his own person, and I stand behind him no matter what.
So if you stand behind him, then you have no right to ask me why I blocked you.
That's Jacob's my brother, and he's been loyal to me. So anybody who's loyal to me, I'm loyal to them, and he's been loyal to my people. Absolutely, I'm behind him 100%. Jewish, Christian, Muslim. You're a good person. I'm behind you.
Sure. That's why you punched Yusuf Haddad in the face?
Yusuf Haddad is an agitator starting problems with other Palestinians.
No. An agitator is a person punching another person in the face.
The police kicked him out. The police kicked him out multiple times, and he came back and back and back.
They should have kicked you out.
They should have kicked me out.
Of course. You're a violent.
No.
Yes,
I don't. Like I said, I don't look for problems, but at the same time, I don't take no shit from anybody either. There's a huge difference between that.
So punching someone is the solution?
You think bombing children is the solution?
Don't deflect. Punching someone is the solution.
It's not deflecting.
I never punched anyone in my life. It doesn't matter how much they agitate.
Did you ever shoot anybody? I think it takes a lot more balls. It takes a lot more balls to fight somebody and be able to give them a chance to hit you back than hiding behind bombs and fancy technology.
I never shot anybody in my life. And also, I was in the same position that you were in. I went to Palestinian protesters and debated them and had a conversation with them, despite the fact
that had Yusuf Haddad did that, I would accept it and spoke to him.
Despite the fact that they said some disgusting stuff to me, I never raised a hand. Never raised a hand. Because the moment you raise a hand, you lose. You lose.
I disagree.
You disagree, so you think raising a hand is the solution?
I think to an extent.
So you're pretty much doing right now what Israel is doing in Palestine, okay? You were agitated.
Oh, so you admit it?
You were agitated by. You admit Israel's agitating Palestine. I'm putting you in so you understand Israel's perspective.
I know you're not going to post this part, but continue.
I'm going to post everything.
All right, I would love to see that.
Right now, what happened? What happened? Israel was agitated by the Palestinians. So right now, you agree with me.
Oh, really?
They were
agitated.
Israel has the right to attack back. You agree with me?
No, I disagree.
You do agree. So you said
they have the right to attack the people that attack them, not the civilians. And all these amputated babies.
No.
They don't have a right.
You said I'm not going to take shit from nobody. Just like Israel is not going to take shit from nobody.
You guys stole the land.
We cannot be stealing the land if the city of
How about this? I'm going to ask you a question.
Can't ask
right?
me. Let me
questions.
Let me answer something you said. You said we stole the land. How did we steal the land if Jewish people have had a continuous presence on the land for 3,000 years?
You're going to answer your own question with my question. How old is Zionism?
Zionism? About 3,000 years old?
Really?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about Theodore Herzl Zionism.
I'm talking about the real definition of Zionism.
What's the real definition of Zionism?
If you believe in the right for the Jews to self-determine in their ancestral homeland, that's the real definition.
All right, let me ask you a question, right? In the Torah, was it not written that when Moses said to go fight for your land, and when they ran like cowards, right, which actually happened, God said that you will be staying in exile until the return of the Messiah.
That is not true. Show that to me in the Torah. I want to see it.
I can't show it to you right now. I'm driving.
You come up with a false claim.
If you're willing to have a debate, later on, I'm more than happy to.
You come up with a false claim. I want you to, and I can guarantee.
How am I going to show it to you? Because once I swipe
hold on. You came up with it. You came up with a false claim. I can guarantee you will not be able to find this in the Torah. You won't be able to. You won't be able to, but you're a Muslim. In the Quran, it says in Surah 520 and 521, "All my people."
You see this? What is this?
It says in Surah 5.
No, what is this?
It says,
I'm a Christian.
It says in
Just
Surah.
so you know.
You converted. You told me you converted.